Hi, my name is Alicia Kelly, and I am analyzing a subject that I've known for quite some time. I'm going about it a little different than suggested because I wanted to get an accurate and reliable assessment of her. First, I went through the process of evaluating her from what I knew of her. She's a very outgoing person. She's very considerate of others. She likes music. She enjoys working with others and helping them. She does have an ability to put other people's well-being before her own. She is a very controversial individual. Her outlook on life is controversial to many that cannot understand her perception of life. That is my analysis of the subject. Then I went on her Facebook and I reviewed her Facebook profile. It states this was before her life-changing event, which is the complex model that I chose to discuss. Her life-changing event, in my opinion, was the birth of her daughter, as well as when she gave her life to the Lord. Before that, she was not the person that thought I knew or that I know now. She was very self-centered. She was egotistical. She was all about, she had the survival mode of life. She grew up in an environment that made her feel if she didn't learn how to survive, that she would not be where she's at today. With that being said, her Facebook profile nowadays does not look the same as it did 6 years ago. So I went to Carl Jung's personality assessment, and just from what I know of her, I did not come up with the exact personality assessment that should have been that is being discussed. After I interviewed her, I reassessed her. On the results of her reassessment was she turned out to be the personality trait of ENFJ, which is extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. She is 12% extroverted, 47% intuitive, 28% feeling, and she's 16% judging. She is predisposed to closure in matters pertaining to people, and especially on behalf of others and loved ones as well. As extroverts, their contacts are wide-ranging. They prefer face-to-face relationships, but they are intense, personable. She's warm, though she may be so infrequently achieved with intimate friendships. They are rare for her. She is not quick to trust people. She is blessed through introverted intuition with clarity of perception in the inner unconscious world. She's dominant. Her feelings prefer to find the silver lining, even the most beggarly perceptions of those in their expanding circle of friends and, of course, in themselves. The dynamic of their intuition moves from the ENFJ from one project to another with assurance that the next one will be perfect. They are constantly looking for newer and better solutions to benefit their extensive family. She is extroverted sensing. The ENFJs can manage details, particularly those necessary to implement the prevailing vision. She has introverted thinking. She is at least apparent and most enigmatic in this type. In fact, it often appears only when summoned by feelings, thinking entertains as logic. Her career choices, which also in my analysis of her fit her perfectly. She often finds herself in occupations that require good interpersonal skills to establish productive collaboration, as well as to establish or maintain effective work processes. The ENFJ, one of the most universal personality types, usually will go for a career in healthcare or community care. As we know, life-changing events can make the difference in how people are perceived when they are adults and mature, opposed to how they are when they're young and they don't know the ways of the world. In my opinion, and using Carl Jung's analysis, along with and combined with the multi-path analysis of personality, which is also a self-identifying, self-reporting assessment. I found this to be very accurate for this subject, and because of her life-changing events, for the birth of her daughter and her giving her life to the Lord, she has changed, and her personality has changed due to maturation. This is a very interesting subject because I know her. I did not know her before, and I know how she has changed. With that being said, I do believe that personalities can change through life-changing events, through biopsychosocial analysis, and this is the end of my video. Thank you.
Talking about my wife?
Bitch, shut up.